But here we are with the European champion.
Brand my belt, but
Bro.
Josh. It's about Josh, so I can't come here bring my belt. It's about Josh. He's just signed to Sky Sports, so you're gonna be getting exclusives. You're gonna be seeing him more often. You're gonna hopefully be seeing him fight. Behind the scenes. Like, I'm excited. I'm very happy that he's come on board, man.
You know what I like?
Yes.
Today, what I've seen, one thing of the key things that I've seen is solidarity.
Yeah.
Solidarity with the fighters. Seeing you, seeing Josh, standing up there with Johnny Nelson, Anna Woolhouse, and it's like the family is growing. Yeah. Talk to us about that, Dan, because it was Box Park, Wembley, when you went to fight. Oh, what was his name? The tall brother now. I've got shit memory.
Hosea Burton, yeah.
And look what happened there. Yeah. And your career has just propelled. So talk to us about that up there today.
Do you know what? It's just, we've kind of all come up like as amateurs. Like me, Josh, Craig, Yarn, we've all kind of come up at the same kind of time. Do you know what I mean? Probably Yard had obviously the lesser of the amateur pedigree, but I think me, Craig, and Josh kind of were at the, we all kind of came up together. So it's so good, like we're all at do you know what I mean? So that's why I come down, like, I've seen Josh, he's here, I'm on Sky doing the commentary behind the seat, like we're all doing our bits, like, and it's really, really good, man.
It's good, but it's also inspiring. Yeah. And like you said, you've all come from like kind of like the grassroots. Yeah. And it's like you've graduated to uni together, do you know what I mean?
Exactly. And do you know what it is? All those names I've mentioned, including myself, we've all been consistent. There's not a time where someone's just stopped and that's why we're where we are. So it's like, we're just like an inspiration to people and just showing people like, look, just keep doing grafting, doing what you're doing, and you'll get to where you need to get to. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Your fight, then we're going to touch on that.
Talking about graduation. Where do you think we are like now? Would you say we're college or university? You were at uni, innit? Yeah, okay.
You're studying for your university degree to go on to the masters. You understand? Where you got the letters after your name, yeah?
I think that's a fair statement. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice that you can look over the years and see that, and it is inspirational because there's going to be young boys or girls in the amateur clubs, kind of like going through the same thing and looking up and seeing you guys do it and think, you know what? If they're doing it, we can do it.
1,000,000%. I saw in the crowd 2 little kids from like from my local gym in Kidbrook. I was like, what are you lot doing here? Like, but like you said, it's inspiring them. Like, our guy that trains at our gym, he's here, and Josh is here, and you know what I mean. So yeah, man, that's all we're just trying to do and be better role models to the kids coming up, because everyone's got a talent some way, or do you know what I mean? It's just about helping bring that out to them and putting whatever energy they have into positivity, like, do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Talking about positivity, I want to touch on your fight. You had a bit of trials and tribulations going over there. What happened with the shorts?
They just didn't turn up. But before I say anything, like, all of that, whatever happened, mishaps or hiccups, like, for me, it doesn't matter. Regardless, you still got to go in there and, get the job done. But, just for like banter and just to talk, something to talk about. Yeah, like, shorts didn't turn up. Scales were different. Yeah, that was because I was thinking, oh man, like, I don't like it. Don't look professional, and the biggest fight of my career. I didn't really, but I knew I'm good. Like it doesn't. For me to lose like a pound or two, it's nothing for me. I'm not even a big light heavy as it is. So when it happened, I weren't fussed. It was easy. It was cool.
How did you find it going out? Oh, look at this. Oh.
Why didn't you come out to Paris?
They stopped me coming, bro. So not like that.
What did he do? Like, what trouble is he in?
No.
You ask him what he did, yes?
They didn't need me. They was just like, we don't need you. We got thing. I was like, it's cool. I had a stack to go, so I said I'm going to Copenhagen. Yeah, but I was watching.
Ask him what he did in Copenhagen.
Yeah, what'd you get up to in
Just
Copenhagen?
went to dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's always trying to bait people up, innit?
Sorry.
No, go on.
I can't help it now because he went to Copenhagen and his Instagram stories were as dry as hell. Dry. So you know there's missing pictures. But we're not going to get into that.
Yeah.
France, a completely different
Yeah.
crowd. First time you boxing.
First of all, why didn't you come out to France?
Because
Why didn't you come to France?
because I never received an invite from Boxer.
Okay.
I never. So unless I saw the flyer, I wouldn't have even known that it was happening.
Really? So you wouldn't have known Dan Azeez is going to Paris to fight for the EBU title? Is that what you're telling me?
I am telling you that because that's when I saw the flyer. That's when I knew what was happening, and I'm looking in my inbox and there's no invite. I know where I am. Like,
But you got an invite here. Like, you know, maybe if I'll be honest, there was a small like knit crew that they took out there. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so don't be offended, October. You know, like I'm sure you're still on their top priority list of media people. Don't do Boxer like that.
no, the thing is, they're not gonna. They want the people that are gonna get them the numbers, and because I'm a smaller channel, I'm not gonna get the numbers. That's how it works. It does. That's how it works.
Because do you know what? When I go on YouTube to look at interviews and stuff, I don't go for numbers. I go for the ones that.
You do.
No. Trust me, a lot of people do. I'm telling you, trust me. I go on like the October Reds. Who else? There's somebody else that 2 other like platforms I go on. They're not that big, but they always get like good interviews with the fighters. As soon as the show's over, I always try and go on their show. But it's a shame I could have given them a shout out, but my mind's blank. I just fought the other day, so please forgive me. But yeah,
If you remember, I'll tag it in this because I'm one of them that likes to big up other channels, unless they're pricks.
yeah. No, all of you are good, man. But yeah,
But you fight
yeah.
going out to France, something different, something new. What was it like going out to that crowd? Because obviously the reception wasn't the best.
Yeah, no, they booed me. But the thing is, they booed me obviously because they're getting behind their French guy. Like if it was the other way around, you know, it's same thing. So I can't be doing sad face. Like, do you know what I mean? I gotta do what I gotta do. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, those boos turned to cheers at the end of it. Like they respected me, they respected Fork. You know, he gave a good performance. They enjoyed it, man. So regardless, you got to expect things like that. Do you know what I mean? Look at bloody Hagler when he won the world title. He won a world title. You know what the UK fans are like. Look, they were hurling bottles. He couldn't even celebrate properly. So who am I to be crying over a couple boos? Nah, man. Like, get on with it, bro. Do you know what I mean?
And that is what we like about you. You just get on with it. Another fighter that we saw that came in there, obviously he's got the confidence from he's at home.
Yeah.
He's got the home crowd with him. But once again, Dan, you do what Dan Azeez does, and I think I tweeted it. You manage to just break him down round by round. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, obviously it's not anything new. You know, when I go in there, you know, I'm pressing and I'm trying to, just break you down. And if I'll be honest, that's what professional boxing is about. You know what I mean? That's why it's different from the amateurs. You know, it's not about point scoring. It's about who's got the will to stay in there, who's durable, who's tough, who's got the balls, who's got heart. You know what I mean? And it was only till the 12th round. There was little things I could have done that maybe it could have gone. I think it could have gone earlier.
Was it round 8 or 7?
Between 6 and 8, I know what I messed up on and why it didn't, go how I wanted it probably to go. But it's learning, man. You learn. At the end of the day, things ain't plain sailing, man. Do you know what I mean? This is boxing. This is life. Like, do you know what I mean? Some people don't even wake up the next day, like, let alone in a fight. You think you're gonna knock someone out easily, and then it don't go that way. Oh, like, nah, man. So you just got to be prepared for all outcomes and make sure you give your all. And that's me. Like, I remember going into that 12th. I was sitting down, I was thinking, oh, man. I didn't even know about because everyone said Gallagher's fighter got robbed. Or it shouldn't have been a draw. I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. So I didn't know. So everyone was like, oh, was that on your mind? Like, but I didn't know the result. But I just thought, because I'm away, I remember, yeah, I was thinking, oh, like I remember asking Buddy, I was like, oh, do you think I'm up? But then he was like, yeah, you're up. But I thought everyone was saying, yeah, you're up. But in my head, I was like, nah, man, we're in France. I don't care whether you lot are saying that. Yeah, I was thinking, nah, man, I don't care. Like, I don't want to be, one of them stories where they're like, yeah, he got robbed and everyone's crying about it for one day, then the next day forgotten about. It's on my record, I lost. Who cares? So in that talk I said, all right, cool. Buddy was like, yeah, just box, don't take any silly shots or whatnot. But in my head, I was like, no, I'm gonna go for the knockout. But in me boxing and just staying calm, cool, collected, that's what made the opening for the shot that I took him out with. Yeah.
It was beautiful to watch, but I think you hurt him earlier. There was, I think you splattered his nose. When his nose started bleeding earlier on in the fight, and when you see your own blood, you're like, you could see him like, don't really like that.
No, every time, he would go in the corner and they'll clean it up, and his face will be normal again. I'll be like, oh, what F off his face again. Every time it was annoying me. So every time I got in the ring, I really wanted to like mess up his face, like, because it just. It looks better, it shows that I'm more in control and stuff like that. So yeah.
You've got a lovely, beautiful, stiff jab, and that's what was popping his head back. It was nice. You were just, I don't know how you do it, because you always seem to come in as a shorter fighter.
Yeah.
But the way that you're accurate, that it just hits that spot the same time.
I've said it so many times. When in the amateurs, when I first started as a pro, I hated fighting tall people. I've always hated it, but I'm so used to it now. Like, I'm so I spent years in the same gym with Lawrence. Lawrence is like 6'6", 6'7". Like, we used to spar day in, day out. Umar Sadiq, another tall guy. So I always used to spar tall people. So I've just become accustomed to it. So now when I'm fighting someone maybe more closer to my height or shorter, it's a bit like, it's different, yeah. So
that 12th round, you literally stopped him on his feet.
Yeah.
But every time you was going back to the corner, even before that, you were smiling, because the camera got some really good zoom-in shots, and you was walking back like you was smiling, like you were happy that you were getting the job done. Fair enough, like you said, you might have wanted to get him out of there earlier. But when you like stopped him and you stunned him and he was literally like frozen before he...
I ain't ever seen that before. So my corner, they were like, hey, what are you doing? Like, don't ever do, like, get onto it, yeah. But I'm not going to lie, it's new. It's like, I can't pretend, like, and be like, oh, yeah, I've just got that instinct. No, I was like, in the ring, I was like, oh, raw, what's happened? Like, so that's why there was a little bit of a pause. And then I hit him with, yeah, exactly, yeah. So, and people keep saying, the corner, I don't know why they're moaning about him, the stoppage or whatnot, and why he was moaning. But you know what? He wasn't even moaning that about the stoppage. He's moaning that he wanted to just be knocked out. Yeah, bless him. Like, us fighters were mad. Like, he didn't want to be stopped on his feet. He wanted to be laid out. Like, he said, no, take care. He wanted to be gone. But obviously, we've seen how many catastrophes and stuff. We want people to go home to their families and everything. Like, as brutal as it is, we don't want to see no fatalities or whatnot. So yeah.
The improvements, kind of like the polish ups that you've made under Buddy McGirt's tutelage. He's literally used the style that you've got already, and he's tightening it up. He's tightening up. He's getting sharper.
Exactly what you said, just refining. But I'm still stuck in it. I'm trying to find the middle. I'm still working. Like, I won't say, he's refined me and, my old style's gone. Because I still love my, that's me. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to get the fine line between that refining state and still that raw, brutal Dan. And do you know what I mean? So yeah, we're in the works of making it, getting it to be perfect.
But you're one of these fighters that's an exciting fighter anyway. You always have been, to be fair. You've got the character that matches with the boxing. Character is something that I often say is missing from the fighters, like their personality. That's what I mean. Yeah. Their online presence, their online personality. But you've got that. And with obviously the platform that you've got, there's more eyes on you. Yeah. Rumours, obviously, that Buatsi was coming over to sign with Sky Sports Boxer. But what was going on online is the only reason why he's coming over to Sky Sports Boxer is to fight you.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Is, Boxer. Look at what Boxer have done with me. Like, look at what Sky and Boxer have done with me. Look at where he is. Why wouldn't he want, you know what I mean? The platform is a great platform. Like, just coming over to fight me. No. Like, me and Josh were the type of people, even if he was on another platform and we were going to fight, we'll probably still make the fight happen. He doesn't need to come to Boxer to make the fight with me. Do you know what I mean? He's at that stage now where it's world titles. I need world title shots. Like, do you know what I mean? Yes, it sounds juicy and it would be a good fight. But for him right now, it's just about getting them key fights. We're both 175, so who knows down the line we might meet. But for now, you know, I'm working my and he's, do you know what I mean? Like I said, he was my last spar before. Do you know what I mean? We spar day in, day out. Like, do you know how much this guy's helped me develop? And he'll probably say the same for himself. So yeah, man, that's my guy. And I'm sure if the marbles are all on the table, you know, right chips, we can put our friendship aside. Do you know what I mean? Like, this guy's a madman. Like, after he fought Craig, he come in the gym, he's like, hey, Dan, I think we could fight, you know, like, do you know what I mean? I was like, is this guy all right? Like, you know? Like, so yeah, man, no one needs to worry about whether it's because of our friendship. If the fight's going to happen, it will happen, man. Do you know what I mean?
I'm glad you've actually put that to rest, because that was like a heavy internet rumor. So you've squashed that now. But going back to yourself then, you, like everyone says it, I don't need to repeat it, you're the guy that goes round and he collects the belts in the correct order.
I have to, man.
What's next, Dan?
I don't know. What I do know is I want to be out, and I don't want it to be against a nobody. It needs to be something I'm learning from, helping me still climb up that ladder. So yeah, I said to Ben, Ben, why didn't you get me on the undercard of, you know, the May City? He just laughed. He said, hey, you just came back, man. Go and sit down. Like, but I want to be out. But we'll probably sit down and talk in a week or so and get something planned out. And hopefully, you know, the fans want to see me out more. And this is why, like, you know, you mentioned that I'm smiling when I'm going back to the corners, because I'm happy everyone's enjoying it. Because maybe, I don't know what it sounded like on TV, but in there, like, you know, it was a big crowd. Yeah, oh yeah, like, you know, even when he's coming back and throwing, it's like, oh, like, even that makes me like, yeah, okay, you lot are enjoying it, no problem. You're getting it. I like it. Who wants to be in a fight where it's just dead silent? And nah, not me. I don't even like watching them, let alone being in a fight. That's boring. Like, so yeah, man.
Dan, you're one of these that I will say, you know, as one of my favourite fighters, someone that's always been genuine, always been cool from the start. It's been an absolute privilege to watch your career, your bounce back, your comeback, and see you as probably one of the most active fighters with Sky Sports Boxer since they've actually, you know, resurrected with Sky. I can't wait to see what you've got in store for us. An exciting fighter, an absolutely beautiful human being, Dan Azeez. We wish you nothing but the best, man.
Thank you so much. And just thank you for people like yourselves, you know, the outlets that are enjoying the journey, everyone that's enjoying the journey. I've still got more to come, and yeah, man, just wish me all the best.
Until the next time, Dan, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And big up October Red. Always, do you know what I mean? Always getting the exclusives. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.